What's happening, guys? Back with another video, and today I'm going to be showing you the top 3 VPNs that you can use on your Android device. Most of us spend a large portion of our time using our phones, and when we're on our phones, a lot of the things that we do involve the use of the internet. And when you're using the internet, no matter what it's for, you're always going to be at some kind of risk of somebody being able to access your personal data. Now, you might be sat there thinking you're not too fussed about this, but we all send private emails, we send text messages, we send photos, and if you had the choice, I'm pretty sure that you choose to make sure that nobody can spy on this information and find out things like your browsing history on the internet. Well, fortunately, with a VPN, you do have the choice. The key benefits to a VPN is that you can hide your IP address, so you make sure you're always anonymous. You can get past location restrictions, so for example you can watch a Netflix show that's only available in another country. You can keep your personal data and information safe, and you can always be sure that your browsing data is kept private. So now that you know the reasons why you should always use a VPN, let's take a look at the top 3 available on the Android platform. First up, we have NordVPN. In Google Play, it has a rating of 4.2 out of 5 stars, so that really does speak for itself. One of the main reasons for this is the sheer amount of countries you can connect to and the amount of servers and IP addresses that you have access to. There's over 5,500 servers worldwide and around 60 different countries that you can choose from. On top of this, they have a great and really handy feature, which is a built-in ad blocker. Nobody likes seeing those annoying adverts pop up when you're trying to watch something or trying to browse, so this really is helpful. Now, when protecting your online activities by using a VPN, the slight sacrifice that you have to make is there will be a tiny reduction in speed when you're using the internet. This can range from around 20 to 30%, and with NordVPN it falls within this acceptable range. It's around about a 25% reduction in speed, which is more than enough to do anything you want online. You can still browse the internet, you can still stream movies, and you can still send emails and do whatever you normally do. Their interface really is simple to use. All you got to do is open the app, click on the Quick Connect button, and it will connect you to the fastest available server. Alternatively, if you want to choose your own location, you just swipe up, and with a single click it's going to connect you straight away to whichever one you've chosen. They also have a speciality servers section, and these cover P2P servers and obfuscated servers. These get a little bit more technical, so if you want to find out more about those, there is a link in the description to their website so you can read up on that. Now, where a VPN is highly recommended whenever using the internet, there's a very few exceptions to this rule. For example, if you're using something like Google Maps, you want to be able to make sure that you're using your own location. So Nord has a great feature which is called split tunneling, and you can actually make sure that when using certain apps such as Google Maps, the VPN will be turned off, but it will still be in use on all of the other apps and features of your phone. Now, when it comes to using Netflix or other streaming services so you can watch shows that aren't usually available in your country, some VPNs don't work and some do. Well, Nord does, and to me that's a big bonus. And as well as this, if you're looking at using it for torrenting, they also allow the use of torrenting with their P2P servers. Now, up next and second on our list is Surfshark. In the Google Play Store, it also has a rating of 4.2 out of 5 stars, so you're safe in the knowledge that the majority of users are very happy with this product. When you open up the app, the layout is simple and very user friendly. The Quick Connect feature, which most VPNs have, has an extra added bonus that you can choose between the fastest server or the closest location. There's also around 60 countries that you can choose to connect to, but their servers are limited to around 1,700. Well, I say limited to, that's still a large number, but it doesn't quite compare to NordVPN. Now, if you're needing to make sure you always have the same IP address, they have a selection of static servers. So static servers, no matter whether you disconnect and then reconnect, will always keep that same IP address available for you. Along with this, they have a variety of what are called multi-hop servers. Multi-hop divides your connection between 2 servers, and it will replace the GPS coordinates on one server with the coordinates from the other. So it really confuses the system and keeps your location well and truly secure. As for their features section, they have Clean Web. This is another ad blocker similar to Nord's, so you can make sure you're not going to get those annoying ad pop-ups. They have Whitelister, which is basically the same as Nord's split tunneling. It allows you to choose apps which won't connect to the VPN, such as Google Maps like I showed you before. They have HackLock, which gives you real-time alerts if your emails or passwords at any time are under risk of being insecure. And then they have Blind Search, and this is a way of being able to search the internet using incognito mode. I know that most browsers have incognito mode these days, but they're really not going to be as as secure as the one supplied by this VPN. Now on top of all this, they have a kill switch. Now a kill switch is very useful. What it will do is it will cut out your internet connection completely should your VPN disconnect for any reason. So you know that there's never going to be a moment where you're browsing unsafely using your regular internet connection. Now when it comes to the Netflix abilities and torrenting, Surfshark don't deny you any of this. So as with Nord, if these are things that you're looking to use a VPN for, Surfshark could definitely be one of the options for you. Now when it comes to speed, they're on the lower end of the scale, so they come in at about a 30% reduction on average of your base speed. But this is still great, and it's definitely within that range, which makes it acceptable to be classed as one of the top VPNs. Now when we're on the subject of speed, it's a great time to move to our third VPN on the list, and that's ExpressVPN. When it comes to speed, they really are the quickest in this field. The reduction was only 20%, so they're definitely at the high end of that scale. As with the other options, the layout is nice and simple. There's that quick connect feature which will connect you to the fastest server available. It does make use of the kill switch feature, and it also uses the split tunneling. The amount of countries that you can choose to connect to is much bigger than the other two options. It comes in at over 90 different countries. The amount of servers is somewhere in the middle. It comes in at over 3,000 servers, so there's more than enough for you to choose from there. Now the only area that ExpressVPN really falls behind its competitors is the price point. But if you're looking for that high speed connection, this might not be too much of an issue for you. And as usual, if there is any deals or discounts, I'll make sure I include a link in the description to those so you can save yourself some money there. So let's take a look at the comparison of features and the price of all three of these VPNs. As you can see, they're actually all pretty similar when it comes to the stats. But when it comes to speed, ExpressVPN does stand out as being the best. It comes in at about 80% of the speed of your base internet connection. As for the rating, Express falls slightly behind its competitors, but it's such a small margin, so I'd pretty much put these on level terms. All three of these VPNs are working when it comes to Netflix, and when it comes to torrenting, if that's your thing, then they're all going to get the job done there as well. So when we look at the pricing structure, it's not actually as simple as it seems, because all three of these companies offer different pricing depending on how long you choose to have your subscription for. These particular prices are the cost per month, and this is based on a 1-year plan. Another factor to consider is that there are often deals and discounts to be taken advantage of. What I'll do is I'll stick a few links in the description, so if there are any current deals on, you can make sure you're getting the full benefit of those. And it's also worth noting that all three of these companies do offer a 30-day money-back guarantee. So no matter which one you choose to go for, you can be safe in the knowledge that if it's not for you, you can always get your money back and try another one. So to summarise, when it comes to the question of whether you should use a VPN on your Android, there's only one real answer to that, and that's 100% yes. When it comes to which VPN to use, any three of these are going to be great because they're all the top tier, top of the range VPNs, and from this video you'll be able to decide which one is best for you. There'll be links in the description to all three of them, and if there's any more information you want to find out about them, you can always check out their websites through those links as well. Thanks for watching, stay safe online, and I will catch up with you on the next video.